we had 7 cookies, and we baked one more. So, how many cookies are there? There's 8. 8. And this is the number 8. Learn the 8. The number's great. That's 8, and that's 8, and that's 8, and that's 8, and now 8 should be in your brain. See? It's in mine. Test time again. Let's see how you're doing. The first number is 1. That's fun. And then 2. That's true. And after 2, 3. And then comes 4. There's more. Next is 5. Man alive. And after 5, 6. You're the tops. And then 7. Oh, I'm in heaven. And we've just learned 8. That's great. Now, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you do get a star for that count along. The boss will give me a star too, 'cause you are so good. See these circles on the screen? Come over and put your finger on the red one. Come on, touch the red circle and let's count. 1. Now the green. 2. Now the blue. 3. Now the white. 4. Point 5 and point 6. Next is 7. And then 8. Do you know the last? That's 9. Okay, back to your place, and we'll learn 9. Suppose we had 8 peanuts, 8 roasted, toasted peanuts, and then another peanut was tossed in. 8 peanuts are a lot, and when you add one more, the number that you have is 9. 9 is the number. Just see how it looks. That is the number 9. That's 9, and that's 9, and that's 9, and that's 9, and now 9 should be in your brain. My belly-telly brain is perfect. Have you learned the number 9? Now please hold out both your hands and spread your fingers, just like in my belly-telly brain. Now, touch your nose with the thumb of one hand and count. 1. Next finger, 2. Next, 3. Next, 4. And last, 5. Good. Now, the other hand. Thumb first, 6. The next, 7. Next, 8. Next, 9. And the last pinky is, do you know? 10. Yes, you have 10 fingers. And now we're going to learn the number 10. Suppose we had 9 cupcakes, 9 tasty pastry cupcakes. On second look, there's one more than before. We all saw 9 cupcakes, and then another popped in. And instead of 9, there were 10. 10. That's a 10. A 1 and a 0 is a 10. Look and learn the 10. That's 10, and that's 10, and that's 10, and that's 10, and now 10 should be in your brain. I have 10 in mine. A 1 and a 0. That's 10. A 1 1 and a 0 is 10. Now you know the necessary numbers, cause 10 is the last. How many of me are on your screen? 10. That's right. Now, come over and put your finger on the hello numbers with 1 in his belly telly. This is a test. We're going to count to 10, just you and me. And you'll point to each belly telly number as we count. Okay, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the hellos are all goodbye. But we're not through yet. Back to your place and sing along the hello numbers, that song. That's 1, and that's 1, and that's 1, and that's 1, and now 1 is locked in your brain. That's 2, and that's 2, and that's 2, and that's 2, and now 2 is locked in your brain. That's 3, and that's 3, and that's 3, and that's 3, and now 3 is locked in your brain. That's 4, and that's 4, and that's 4, and that's 4, and now 4 is locked in your brain. That's 5, and that's 5, and that's 5, and that's 5, and now 5 is locked in your brain. That's 6, and that's 6, and that's 6, and that's 6, and now 6 is locked in your brain. That's 7, and that's 7, and that's 7, and that's 7, and now 7 is locked in your brain. That's 8, and that's 8, and that's 8, and that's 8, and now 8 is locked in your brain. That's 9, and that's 9, and that's 9, and that's 9, and now 9 is locked in your brain. That's 10, and that's 10, and that's 10, and that's 10, and now 10 is locked in your brain. Now you have the necessary numbers locked in your brain, and they will be there forever to help you through your life. Numbers are necessary, and you will use them every day. This is a 0. It's a funny number because it means nothing. 0. If you have 0, it's nothing. Like this empty TV screen. But put a 1 in front of the 0, and what do we have? 10. Yes, of course. This glass is empty. There's nothing in it, or 0. But add a 1 in front of the 0, and now it's a 10. And there are 10 jelly beans. Change the 1 to 2, and there are 20 jelly beans. Change 2 to 3, and you have 30. And 30 jelly beans. Change 3 to 4. The number is 40. And 40 jelly beans. Put 5 in front of the 0, and you have 50. 50 jelly beans. Change the 5 to 6. The number is 60. 60 jelly beans. 6 changes to 7 in front of the 0. The number is 70. 70 jelly beans. Change 7 to 8, and the number is 80. 80 jelly beans. When the 8 changes to 9, the number is 90. And 90 jelly beans are in the glass. Pour 10 more jelly beans into the glass, and you have 100. 10 with another 0 is 100, and 100 jelly beans are all in the glass. Let's look at the jelly beans again and count by tens to 100. The first glass is 10. 2 and a 0 is 20. 3 and a 0 is 30. 4 and a 0 is 40. 5 and a 0 is 50. 6 and a 0 is 60. 7 and a 0 is 70. 8 and a 0 is 80. 9 and a 0 is 90. And 10 with a 0 is 100. Now, once more. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great! Now, back to the beginning. The screen goes blue like this. I'll say the number, then you say the number.